What's up, everyone? With it being June now, and finally we have gym access, I wanted to update everyone on kind of what we'll be doing moving forward, what events we will carry on, what things we had to cancel, and on from there. Also giving a little update from the governor's office as far as what the Kentucky youth sports will allow moving forward, and then KHSAA has just made their announcement this past week of how they're going to let things unfold in different phases for all different sports. So we'll get into that a little bit later. Well, first, let me address what we're actually going to be doing moving forward, since we already had a few events that have been postponed in leagues. Starting this week, we have gym access into one of our church gyms. So we'll be doing private training, following those guidelines from the state of 10 or less players. So this will be individual one-on-one training, and even small group training. You may have seen I've been doing some private training out of a private outdoor court with the Dr. Dish. So this church is opening up, but a lot of churches are waiting till mid-June, some even until July. I know June the 15th, looks like Mid-America Sports Center, where we had our spring league that was postponed, that will be opening back up. As well as the Cross Center in Frankfurt, where we run leagues at as well. But for the whole month of June, the guidelines that have been given are all pretty much small group, less than 10 players with a coach to do practices or skills training moving forward. Now, for us personally, if you're involved with us or want to train, that's going to be just the private training, like I said, individual, small group. And we're also going to be bringing back the college and pro academy. So any college pro players in the area that want to train, we'll be continuing that again starting this coming week. Now, moving forward, we've only been given two guidelines, and that is from June 1st to the 15th, and then from the 15th to the 29th. But really, once we move into that July period or towards the end of June, we see that we can have gatherings of 50 people. And I think that's really going to be the key. And I'm operating, obviously, in what's considered a high-touch sport. Basketball, volleyball, football, soccer, all those kind of fall in that category. So we're really waiting to see, as we move closer to July, if we can expand that and there's gatherings moving forward, what we'll do. So the plan right now is tentatively July the 6th. So after that July 4th holiday weekend, July 6th Monday is when we're looking to start bringing back our clinics and camps. Now, the camps that were canceled already were the Nike camps. All the Nike camps in Louisville or Frankfurt have been canceled. Some of you might know, you've been to Nike camps in the past. I'm the Nike camp director for the state of Kentucky, along with Terrence Farley. So Nike has decided not to continue those camps this summer. So that's been canceled. And I just saw today the EYBL Nike AAU circuit has canceled as well. It's still a little early. I know a lot of AAU teams are wanting to play in the July period. A lot of tournaments are wanting to continue in the July period. So we'll see, because even the NCAA has held back some coaches from being able to attend these events. So still a lot of unknown moving forward from there. But for us personally, July the 6th is where we're starting to aim, if we get approval, to bring back the clinics and some of the smaller camps. So that would be the beginners clinics for the younger ones, Point Guard Academy, hopefully the Shooting Academy with the Dr. Dish at Mid-America. All those different clinics and camps that we've done in the past, we're hoping to bring back in a little bit of a larger setting, whether it be in churches or at Mid-America moving forward. Now, for the youth leagues, grades 3 through 8, even beginners leagues, we had all the leagues sold out in the spring. So by early March, all the leagues sold out, and we were excited about it. We were even opening up a second league, an overflow league. And then, of course, the COVID crisis hit in right around middle of March. So we had to postpone everything, which we still have. So what we decided to do is we're targeting now between July the 16th and July the 30th to be the start date for that spring league. So that spring league is going to funnel over into the summer league. For anyone that is interested in that league, we may have openings. Now, we sold out the spring league, but again, because of different circumstances, Some people will be refunded or have to pull out of the league, even if it's health concerns, which we totally respect. So, safety wise, what we're looking to do is instead of putting everyone on one night like we had originally planned to do back in the spring, what we're going to end up doing is splitting it up into 2 nights. So maybe the younger division, the elementary division, grades 3 through 5, you guys will be training and playing on one evening. And then middle school divisions, grades 6 through 8, you guys will be training and playing on another evening. Same goes for our high school academy and league. Whenever we bring that, we had planned to do both boys and girls, grades 9 through 12. So having the girls division on one evening and the guys division on another evening for the high school league. All that information will get out soon, but again, it's still a little bit too early to decide. But the target dates that we're looking at are those last 2 weeks in July between the 16th and the 30th. So that addresses most of the programs we're doing, starting with the private training, then introducing the clinics, and then towards the middle of July to the end, bringing back the leagues. Let's talk about overall with the state and kind of what the governor's office has released for Kentucky youth sports, and as well as this last week, the KHSAA has kind of released their guidelines. So starting today, June the 1st, what we can do is team meetings. So less than 10 players can meet with their coaches. Low contact sports can even begin doing practices with 10 or less. Today, fitness centers can open up. I think the maximum capacity is 33%. So 1/3 of people are allowed to be in different fitness facilities, whatever, LA Fitness, Planet Fitness, and even some pools can open, but they have to have swim lanes. So those basically lap pools are going to be open. No community pools will be open. Now, moving into June 15th is where everything starts picking up. This is where practices are allowed to happen. Skills training is allowed to happen for higher contact sports. High touch sports like basketball, volleyball, football, soccer, field hockey, 10 or less, being able to do meetings and skills training, but no official practices yet until the 29th. Now, with that being done, they've actually eliminated the original dead period, which usually takes place every year, June 29th through July the 9th. And so right after that is when everyone would meet. I know there was a lot of talk about people taking vacations. All of this is considered voluntary through July the 14th. So they're saying no coach, no team or program can say, a kid is kicked off if they don't participate in voluntary workouts and so on. So they're really pushing that point moving forward. And again, going towards the end of June is where they're opening up and allowing gatherings of 50 people. So that's really going to determine a lot of things as far as when competition can start moving forward. So hopefully that update helps you guys, and praying you stay safe. I know everyone is looking back to getting to the routine, so hopefully safely we can do that. And if you guys got any more questions, please feel free to ask those and share this with those that may not be in the loop as far as what they're doing. But I'm excited to get back going this week. It's been great training at an outdoor court here, but I'm looking forward to getting back into the gyms, doing private training through June. And then as we get into July, Lord willing, we can start getting back to doing clinics, camps, and leagues. All right, you guys take care. God bless.